Hey guys, I wanted to take a moment to talk about not necessarily the quote unquote good side of Pedogate, but I want to take a moment to honestly, I want to mention some of the good people and some of the good things that are done in bad situations. I think that's very important to bring up and to address. I don't want, all my videos to just focus on the negative and all that kind of stuff. I think it's important to acknowledge the good people who have done good things in difficult situations. So this video is going to be about a few situations during blackmail season where I was chosen by children of the elite who are now currently, but that's neither here nor there. I don't remember exactly who they were at the moment. I'm sure I will in the future. But I actually think I remember one of these people. But once again, I'm not willing to name anybody unless I'm 100% sure. So if you, for God knows what reason, somehow remember me, I would actually really appreciate it if you would reach out. If you're one of these people, then, please, you are welcome to reach out to me. I would really like to hear from you, actually. But there were a couple of situations during blackmail season where generational, I guess, victims, I don't even know, participants, I guess generational participants, where they were brought into it by their parents, possibly grandparents, possibly great-grandparents, and so on and so forth. There are situations where generational people during blackmail season would select their partner, and a lot of the generational people were more given the respect of a private room. Because they were generational, it was a situation of, well, your parents were in it, your grandparents are in it, we know that you're going to be in it, and if you get out of line, we have enough on you to hold over your head. So they were a lot of the times allowed to do their deed in a private room. There were a couple of times that I remember pretty clearly where I was brought into a room with somebody for blackmail season. One of these people I'm 95% sure on, not sure enough, I'm sorry. But there were quite a few times during blackmail season where these people, we would go into a separate room, and rather than actually doing anything with us, or at least with me personally, I can't speak for others behind closed doors, but rather than doing anything with me or to me, we actually just sit and talked. We would just sit and talk. We'd talk about anything. What was going on in their lives, what was going on in my lives, or my life. What was going on around us, how we were, and all that kind of stuff. And I don't remember the content of the conversations, not yet. I do remember there was one conversation in which the person who I was quote-unquote partnered with ended up crying. I think that happened in a couple of situations, but there was one particular situation that I remember where they were crying pretty hard. I don't remember what caused them to cry. But I did want to take a moment to talk about those people and request that if you were in a situation, if you are a survivor, and you were in a situation where you were picked by somebody for blackmail season, and you were in a situation where they did not have to have sex with you, and they did not have sex with you, please take note of who that person was. Because if the person was in a blackmail situation and did not have sex with you, then that speaks volumes about their character and about who they are. So please, I request that you take note of that person, and I don't want to say protect them, because everybody, of course, has their own sins that they need to be held accountable for, but I don't even know how to put this into words, I apologize. But if it comes down to it, please be ready to speak up for the character of that person. There are, like, as most of us know, there are plenty of people who didn't want to get stuck in this. There are plenty of people who want nothing to do with this. And there are plenty of people who have bought children to get them out of bad situations. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I have another video that sorry, I might be uploading another video today. Anyway, sorry. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Thanks again. Where we go one, we go all.